On Celebration Sunday, we recognize and thank the dedicated people who serve in the Christian education programs of St. Paul's. First, I'd like to recognize and honor those who serve on the Christian Ed team. At the beginning of the 2019-2020 school year, Lucy Crestina made the decision to retire from the Christian Ed team after she served on it for about 30 years. For most of the fall, the team consisted of Joanne Allen and I. I want to thank Joanne Allen for her faithfulness, devotion, and unending support for all the Christian education programs. At the beginning of January, when he stepped down from his presidency on consistory, Rick Moyer decided to join the Christian Ed team. He was only able to attend a meeting or two before the church shut down due to the coronavirus, but we were very grateful to have his partnership on the team. I am looking forward to many more years of serving with Joanne Allen and Rick Moyer on the Christian Ed team. Next, I'd like to recognize and thank all of the dedicated teachers who served as teachers during the 2019-2020 Sunday school year. Annette Bibick and Lori Milkowicz taught our pre-K class. Brenda Clark and Robin Frank taught our primary class. Sam Clark and Marty Milkowicz taught our junior-senior high class. Neil Clark taught our men's group. And Joanne Allen, Scott Huff, and Rick Moyer served as substitutes. I want to thank all of them for their time, talents, and devotion to the Christian Ed ministries of St. Paul's. Each week, they work collaboratively with one another and prepare and teach lessons with the uncertainty of how many students they will have. This team of dedicated teachers has been serving for many years. Many of them have been teaching for as long as I have been Director of Christian Education. A few of them have been teaching for even longer than that, and there are a couple who have been teaching for more than 30 years. I thank all of you, and God thanks you too. As unfortunate as it has been for us to have had to close the church because of the coronavirus, I do see this as a gift from the Lord. It has been a much-needed sabbatical for all of us, and especially for our dedicated teachers. Teachers, I hope you're soaking up this rest, because when things get back to normal, I want to count on you to get back into your classrooms and share God's love with all of your students. Each week during Sunday school, we collect an offering. This year, we made the decision to send the first $275 that we raised to Rampacks so that we could feed one child for an entire school year. We met that goal at the beginning of December. From December until the beginning of March, when church had to close, we raised an additional $298.83 that we will be sending to Samaritan's Purse so that we can purchase Sunday school materials for needy children around the globe. Educating others about God and His great love for all of us is very important. That is why I am so grateful for everyone who supports the Christian Ed ministries of St. Paul's. In closing, I'd like to share a poem that I found and dedicate it to all of you with my sincere gratitude.
Why God Made Teachers by Kevin William Huff. When God created teachers, He gave us special friends to help us understand His world and truly comprehend the beauty and the wonder of everything we see and become a better person with each discovery. When God created teachers, He gave us special guides to show us ways in which to grow so we can all decide how to live and how to do what's right instead of wrong, to lead us so that we can lead and learn how to be strong. Why God created teachers, in His wisdom and His grace, was to help us learn to make our world a better, wiser place.
Good morning. It's my pleasure to take part in this Sunday service along with Donna Huff and Nancy Ziegenfuss as participants in our annual Celebration Sunday. This is the time of year when we honor our high school and college graduates. Today we recognize two young men as they move forward in their journey. We celebrate their graduation from high school and college. Stephen Nace is a Penridge High School graduate. He's the son of Karen and Bob Nace. He will be attending the University of Northern Colorado. Danny Long is our only college graduate. He will have a degree from Monmouth University. He is the son of Tom and Maria Long. As I usually do, I always try to find some type of reading that would be apropos for the time of the year and also for these two young men as they move forward in their lives. Pour all of your energy into trusting me. It is through trust that you stay connected to me, aware of my presence. Every step on your life journey can be a step of faith. Baby steps of trust are simple for you. You can take them with almost unconscious ease. Giant steps are another matter altogether, leaping across chasms in semi-darkness, scaling cliffs of uncertainty, trudging through the valley of the shadow of death. These feats require sheer concentration as well as utter commitment to me. Each of my children is a unique blend of temperament, giftedness, and life experiences. Something that is a baby step for you may be a giant step for another person, and vice versa. Only I know the difficulty or ease of each segment of your journey. Beware of trying to impress others by acting as if your giant steps are only baby ones. Do not judge others who hesitate in trembling fear before an act that would be easy for you. If each of my children would seek to please me above all else, fear of others' judgments would vanish, as would attempts to impress others. Focus your attention on the path just ahead of you and on the other and the one that never leaves your side. So to Stephen and Danny, congratulations and well wishes in your journey ahead. Now I would like Donna Huff to make the James Frantz Award presentation.
This is an ESPN breaking news alert. Dan Long is going back to Monmouth University for a 5th year. Although he had the credits to graduate this year, the NCAA decided to allow him another year of eligibility, since this year's baseball season was canceled before it really got started. Monmouth has announced it will honor his scholarship for another year. He will officially graduate next year with a double major in business management and marketing. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
Good morning. Every year I have the privilege of giving the James Frantz Dedication Award to a young person from our congregation. The James Frantz Dedication Award started in the year 2000, and it was to dedicate the memory of Jim Frantz, a lifelong dedicated memory of St. Paul's from 1919 to 1999. He was an active participant in the life of our church by serving as a Sunday school teacher, an orchestra member, choir member, consistory member, treasurer, and Bible school teacher, as well as doing many, many other things in this church behind the scenes, which is mostly, I think, how he's been remembered in our congregation as a quiet, faithful servant. So this year's nominee is a girl, and she has been in our church since she was a little baby. She's a member of the bell choir. She volunteers in the nursery. She bakes and helps with the dinners. She's just always there. She helps in the nursery, and she's just grown in her faith as we've watched her over the years here at church. I'm very excited and proud to be able to give this award to Jocelyn Ziegenfuss. Here you go, Jocelyn.
Thank you, Mrs. Huff. I'm very proud and happy to be part of St. Paul's congregation and family. I've decided to donate this year's monetary gift to Rampax as the charity of my choice.